Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome to the biggest podcast. It's over too. For real. It has to be. I don't know. Okay. So welcome to the biggest podcast. Soweto, the kind of cool show. Me and my boy Lyric B. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Soweto Kota, that's what's up.
It's Soweto Kota. And it's nice and what? It's
toasted.
It's toasted, yeah.
It looks like it's a patty, but my ribs.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Anyway, it's toasted in it, and there's lettuce here. Yeah, this is how we rock it, Soweto.
Now that's when you know about go to Soweto, bro. When you start eating the proper stuff. Anyway, sorry about that. My stuff is not sitting properly. Dude, how's your day? God, it's starting up, It's Freedom Day. Maybe you saw something on the internet that regards to freedom, Or today, because I saw a family today, you were with the family, right?
We're not free, though.
We're not free? Okay. I know you're going to expand on that, Kesivi. What's going on in your mind?
Truth is, we're not free. And the best way to prove that, as a comedian, you probably know this. Lega Chris Rock.
Dude.
Not the slap, but Lega Chris Rock, where he says that segregation is still there.
Okay.
Right? They're not saying don't walk Santon. They're not saying don't, sit at a particular restaurant. But the prices will then say, no, this is not for me.
It's true.
Exactly. So, yeah, Freedom Day, we can walk anywhere, but, we still can't do the things we want to do. Like, have you been camping before? See?
Ayikho imali, bro.
Yeah.
So you're saying to be free, we need to be financially, or you're saying they should lower down the prices?
It's all of the above. Like, to be free, I feel like you should have money and you should have time. And if you don't have both of them, then you're still not free yet.
Dang.
That's my opinion.
I feel you. And as a comedian doing stand-up, there are other boundaries and limits, like as a party. They're not put there, like as in terms of law, like a sentence decision. They have get out of the of our mall black men prices in Sentin, right?
Yeah.
They get the fuck out of here prices. Shoes 3.8. Even if I deposit like buy, I hear what you're saying. So as a comedian, yesterday in your performer, right? So thank you, bro. Thank you. So and at Tavern Maponya, what is it? It's a Maponya. Where is it? It's in Pimville, Yeah. So now, but no performer, and people are coming up with these things, and people are laughing. People are talking about this. There's this joker, he's talking about his sangoma. He's like, and then you understand what I'm trying to say? And people are laughing, hey, imnandi lento. You understand? Yeah. And people like the crowd went wild.
I wonder what lento he.
I know. I hate you, but he's busy. Yeah, he made the one.
So he made the
sango. He made the. You understand?
So
you see, it's funny. It's a funny joke. So, hey, and then I expand and start make. Then actually, one of the funny part actually Mashane, they might most you need smoking after sex. How light how light in purple, And the crowd goes wild and Uziko is actually warming up the crowd at this point, yabo. There's no guest comedians or people who came in to perform with him because he's the host. Okay, cool. He's warming up the crowd. He's loving it. So I'm checking at the time. So it show starts at 7:30, and he's on it. He gets on stage. He sets the place on fire immediately.
He set the tone.
He set the tone, like the bar is up here. And he couldn't a Saxon, he couldn't a Mazango, and people are laughing. This girl was laughing behind me, you understand? As I'm thinking about my jokes, man, like, okay, so pala, ich know this joke. This one sounded funnier when I was alone. Yes, I don't know.
So now you start doubting it.
You understand what I'm saying? And this girl is laughing behind me. She's laughing so hard, she started to cramp. Like his stomach starts to cramp, you understand? Because he's setting the place on fire. Right. The man calls in the first comedian, maybe after 20 minutes, bro, of him just rocking the crowd. Rocking, B. I'm talking clapping of hands like crazy stuff.
Yes.
People are laughing. He's funny. Okay, cool. Hey, and comes in the first guy. Okay, but fair to, he announces, except fair to, blah, blah, blah. This guy, Trevor. Guy comes in, no Trevor. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Not okay. Well,
no, of course. Come on, bro. Not even Gombi. No, another Trevor. It is Sophia in the Middlelands.
Okay.
And this guy jumps in. Except for too, you know that thing what was happening when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. You understand? He was rocking him, but I asked myself, will he ever be able to, be coming back from that? Because he's a Smith. Does it mean he can be smooth? And then, yeah, people are like, yeah.
It's. I mean, like mina ngokuyimamela ne.
Yeah.
Chris, he rocked him, and will he be able to do that? Because we know that to Chris Rock, he's maybe like a wordsmith when it comes to words, right?
Yes.
So it's like a wordsmith, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see the play on words.
Oh, yeah, where he's going.
Are you saying Utabandu like what?
What? Yeah, people are like,
hey.
Yeah, they want they can't wait for Zuko. Some they're looking at Zuko. Zuko, so what's happening? When are you coming back for the jokes? The guy, but there was something. He came in, man. He was trying, and he tried to come in at him. If Chris, Will Smith actually was Chris's Rock, you understand? Because it was rough, and then it got smoother with the slap. The man is trying to build up, but he's quick, and he's, you know what I'm trying to say? People are like, what's happening here? You understand?
Yeah.
And you must understand, at Haven, some people are going there like a date. They go on a date, yabo. Like, okay, sharp. They say when you see a nice spot, and you're like, okay, cool, let's get something to eat. Yeah, it's a nice joint. Then suddenly you start finding out who's going to comedy.
Even better.
And then you find out who's going to more comedians.
Depending on kind of person you are, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, some people can laugh at themselves, but the difference would be if you go to a comedy club, there's roasting there.
Yeah.
So
you're prepared, yeah.
Mabagwara, it's like you laugh with the crowd, like, ha. But if you went there on a date and maybe you're insecure about something, you know?
Understand?
And then they pointed out to go to Patim Fit, you're on a date.
You see.
It means you don't respect your face.
Exactly.
And then
and then there's this guy.
It goes sour and shit.
It like, you can't talk to your date, and then you are getting about on the side, and then probably, but there was this something I wanted to say. Now the time on stage and looking at that guy, because he's not laughing quite because he wanted like a private time, not sure. You understand? So I'm thinking to myself, if they out today, I would say something.
Yeah.
And then and he just throws a stool in my face or something like that. That'll be, you understand what I'm trying to say? So now let me get back to my point before the last point. You see, I found out there are things, there are limits to everything, even though it's not written, but there are things that are there to tell you, we don't do this here. You're not allowed here, like Sentin. So now
yeah, there are limits. To go to Mauchola 3.5, I'm a small street. No, but it's yeah, like
So now, okay, cool. I see Trevor drowning there on stage, right? I'm like, this man is suffocating. The man does his thing, get the fuck off. Zico comes back to revive the crowd. Dude, people were like, they were standing outside, full. Okay, cool. So now they wink at me back, saying, "Donna, you up next?" Okay, cool. I'm up next. Eish. Yeah, dude. I haven't performed like in 3 months straight.
Yeah.
You know, I've been writing, thinking, but it's different. My figure on stage. Okay, cool. I ain't a figure on stage. Hey. Okay. Rock. Another 20 minutes, Kaziko. Rock. Chairs flying, dude. You understand? Wah! Hey, Seiko. Okay, cool. All right, Buffet. Before we continue, understand, there's another guy that you introduced to you, Buffet. Okay, sharp, blah, 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 Timani.
You've seen him once or twice.
Yeah, okay, cool, Buffet. Please give it up for Timani. Hey. Okay, cool. Smiley. Man jumps on stage, man. Bruh, looking at Abandu. Okay, cool. Kuna DJ ne.
Yeah.
So he likes playing around with me. I tell you, man, Fana, when are you gonna be funny? You understand?
Damn. So not DJ in the mic now.
Yeah, no, he talks to you like privately.
Oh, privately, okay.
Yeah, I understand. You see me perform that time. Don't know when are you gonna be? You understand? Now, man. Also, you always like bringing the unfunny jokes and you so what's happening? Hey, this guy, man, says he's just laughing at me.
And that's before you jump on stage.
Yeah. So now man sits on stage, he's laughing at me. He knows Antoine. After Abando are having such a good time with no Zico, and here you come.
The fun steal.
Yeah. Hey, smiley. Okay, cool. Hey. I jump on stage. Fine. Hey, warm welcome. People like, okay, cool. They always do that about okay, sharp. Okay, this guy, alright, cool. It's no air control. Quiet. The room goes quiet. You understand? Yeah. There's not even someone who's laughing. It's like still now, fresh for you now. Okay.
It's on you now.
It's on you now. Hey, immediately in your face. So my opening line, except fair to me, Nantandi honest, but you can't be honest when it comes to sex, with women. People are like, okay. All right.
He's taking us somewhere.
This guy, what's happening here? You understand? Women want to be to be honest, Jabon. But must be honest, we're still losing. You understand? So I'm confused by faith. What the fuck do women want? Still nothing funny there.
No, I mean
that's a build up.
You're building up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Build up. Yeah, but some people are like, I need to go every 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 5, 10 seconds. I build up a story with funny, you understand, jabs in the middle. So people are waiting for the punchline. Sister, if we are on a date, do you think the outie ingazala nawe drive ifike imoto yayo ekubhayela umkhodu and then at the end of the day uyendlini le out is expecting something like sex, man, yabo.
And then it's like
quiet. Dang. Okay, cool. Hey, I said, because that was the opening joke, bro.
Yeah, but I still had to talk about it.
Say nothing, Yabon.
You understand
what I'm trying to say? So now, and there's one thing, the comedy, as is we laws, there may be a method which is unwritten laws, yabo. Like if you're getting paid 3.5 a centine, dude, you can't. Or shop a centine.
You can do window shopping.
Like when I'm on yesterday, Tuesday, yabo. So say via grand okay. Actually, you know what? I'm looking for a phone. So you too. Now, okay? No.
So you can kind of gauge your team. You get paid this much.
Yeah.
Not unless
when you've got your own.
With the manager or the yeah.
So
no, but what if what would you say or do? Maintain that your phone, And then I buy an S22.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
And I bought it. Would you be like? Would you ask yourself how? Or
I would ask her how.
Or some
if you're close to me, yeah, ask how. Then usually the answer will be, I've asked girls before. Usually the answer is probably something like, no, I've got ways, I've got means.
Got means.
Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say? You know what means mean, Mos, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means that.
It means that. So something we're going, okay, cool. Yena a square. 17 square, dude. You understand? No cheer. Must figure that Spawning security, and I'm like, okay, I don't know much as you understand where to find what.
Phones.
So I asked this guy, security, sorry bro, we're looking for a place maniable, like for phones. This guy's like, no, but go straight, you understand, and do whatever, left or right, and give us direction. Okay, see, I'm busy figure that. Immediately more figure, there's a nice welcome, hey, Nirani. I said, okay, cool. All right, cool. So what are you guys looking for? No, I'm looking for a phone. Girl, I give a platform. Or she starts talking to the guy. No, I'm looking for a phone. Wada. Okay, this guy's like, okay, cool. So what's your price range? And I can't spend more than like 1.5. Then I see this guy like is bamba uksega or what two, like the way he's looking into it. What do you mean? So now I'm asking myself, what does he mean? Does he mean per month? Or does he mean that's... And we're at Huawei, where they sell Huawei, your phone.
Which I don't know, man. I don't know. Huawei, no, I don't know.
Huawei, dude, is like, it's 329 per month for 24 months.
I mean, it's something I wouldn't buy because I use a lot of Google products. So the fact that there's no Google Maps...
You understand?
But it's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, but yep. So Huawei is actually competing no iPhone, kahle. In a way, I tell you.
Never.
What, no, I know for preference.
Never. No. Besides local, no.
Yeah.
The resale value iPhone.
Yeah.
If you can buy iPhone 9 back then,
yeah,
your resale value is way higher than your Huawei. Because if you can buy Huawei, let's say P Smart or P30,
yeah,
and then resell it this year, compared to a phone that came out in 2000 and let's say 19, like iPhone 10 or iPhone X, they used to call it X.
Yeah, it's
way more than that. Because number one, iPhone, the operating system, I think since iPhone 7 gets iPhone, iOS 13 and 14, the latest operating system. But see if you can get the latest operating system in your phone
Huawei
4 years ago, go Huawei. No, you can't.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Oh.
Even the ecosystem itself, like it's not the same. It's not the same. And I think this is a conversation for another day when it comes to chips inside, because iPhone uses the bionic chips. I think, let's say phone Pomego 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's the bionic chip 13 or 14, somewhere there.
Yeah,
it's way faster than current phones as per my match.
You see,
so they are leading when it comes to that. So I wouldn't say they are competing.
Yeah,
maybe you could say Samsung and the iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
because
you're saying Huawei doesn't even come close to iPhone.
No, it doesn't even dent it.
Dang. Okay, cool.
Samsung at least.
Samsung is coming close here, because I see my prices were Huawei there, right? And nalomdona 1.5 yake. And these prices are like 324. And then let's say for someone like me who likes insurance, because I'm scared something might happen into like us, you understand what I'm trying to say? So I need to back up. Otherwise I'll be paying that 329
for 2 years, bro.
And I don't have the phone.
Damn.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I pay the extra 150 for that. Just in case if you falls my manzini, I can get my phone in 2 weeks time back, yabo? Stolen, lost, whatever the case may be. So I'd rather pay the extra amount. All right, cool. So I'm thinking in my mind, that's the thing. So now when she's saying that, the guy, the man's face is looking at me like...
like you're the boyfriend, Guti.
Yeah, like, of course, like the boyfriend, Guti,
I'm ready to tell him talking for
you 1.5. You come into a centime.
Okay, who's this guy? Security guard?
No, the sales guy.
Oh, but it's a Huawei, right?
You see the Huawei man just shop inside. This guy is asking me your price range. This guy is saying, I know it's 1.5. I can't spend more than that. You understand what I'm trying to say? So this man he looks at me and gives me the what the fuck is going on face. You understand?
So
What is this?
so the cheapest phone there is about 3.2.
Done.
I'm asking.
Cash.
Yeah, cash.
The one I
cash.
saw was 4 point something, the cheapest.
The cheapest
Yeah,
Huawei.
yeah, 4.6 so.
Damn.
Right? Okay, cool. Maybe I don't know. Okay, cool. So now what I'm saying is that those unwritten laws, like you say, which are free, I get it from there. You understand? Because as I'm trying to bring back the story, as we're trying to have a conversation now, and me doing stand-up comedy and talking to the people, there are things people are like, even if you make sense, even if you are talking like in the means sense, but we don't welcome that kind of, we are so immune, or you wanna like, I see Joyla, which is someone who come up and talk about.
Wordplay, for example, the smithing of the Chris, of the rock, of the what. It's like,
you understand?
Give us.
We call it comedy, bubble gum.
Yeah.
We call it bubble gum comedy, where you just you shine the man, just slay the man, just when we move on. So there's an unwritten law, which you don't build up a Dave Chappelle vibe and a earthquake vibe, you know. I don't know if you know those people. So it's like it is a different kind of what do you call this thing? Level, bro. Now every man says Espanya, the people ababaza for us from the office, bazegini bathi access for coffee, right? When you start to make a compliment, there's this guy but reason likes to compliment. He's like, yo, you're looking so nice today. The kid is like, it's like, oh, okay, thank you. It's like, yo, I see you want the twins are out to play today. You know, he's trying to make a joke or something like that. Then the guy's like, oh yeah. So now there was a guy who was working with us. He went up there, you got promoted, or he went to, I don't know, his job shadowing or stuff like that. When he got there, he comes back and he's like, Buffet, you'll be shocked at what these girls are talking about up there. They're talking about strokes. They're talking about the kind of panties they have on. They like. So my question is like, okay, if the balon buy a kuluma like that so freely, what's the difference here? Then I understand it's the level. So because
it's the level, bro.
It's a level, bro.
Quick example.
Dang.
This guy gives this girl a compliment.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my saying is this, that it depends from who the compliment is coming from. So if it's the CEO that says, "Oh, today you look very good," you know, it matters because that's gonna be different compared to Timani saying you look good. Which is like, damn, the CEO notices me.
Timani probably think of raping me.
You know what I mean?
The CEO is okay.
So she won't really be like, you're not my target.
Ish.
I want a compliment from the CEO.
This is who I dressed up for.
This is who I dressed up for. So when
CEO, compliment, is a promotion, potentially vibe because it's like you noticed. You understand?
Yeah.
I am demotion, kahle.
What how is a compliment in our team?
Team community na mama ina barista. Hayi kusenzima.
You know, so
yeah, okay.
It depends. It depends who it's coming from. So, right, Moti, there's levels.
Ice levels, ne?
There's levels because at the end of the day, you can take a 1.5 and buy her a phone, you know, and she'll be all appreciative, right?
Yeah.
But then take a 1.5 and buy another female, the very same phone. They'll throw it in your face. What do you expect me to do on the phone? I can't even Instagram gahle. Or whenever I take selfies, it'll reveal the real me. So I need a phone that can, you know, put on filters, you know. So it depends. It depends.
True,
so you can do something for someone by appreciating. Do the very same thing for another person, and then they'll look down on it. So coming back to comedy, not all crowds receive what do you call them? Sets the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Because Nalema is angoma. Some of us might just look and beg and you're like, okay. You know? So yeah.
Yeah, very. And levels, so you think that's a good thing, or it's something that we as a person need to accept to go to. This is my kind of level, and I'm gonna stick to this kind of level until I can elevate to the next.
I would say yes and no. Also, look at the crowd corner le. So if it's more of impersonations, then that's what you need to start developing. Right, I'm not saying straight to now you need to develop a sets where you have my reenactments where it's like, no, you know, in eyes my bambe konin busy people will laugh because of that. But if you give straight jokes, you're born to know here it's this is not the crowd for that. Sometimes if you try and do those maybe, just maybe. But also have that signature. Go to okay, this is what I do. You know?
See, yeah.
But I don't think it's wise. It's having
with your
higher grade jokes. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's true, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanna end about speaking about freedom, because to be able to do your art or your craft, ne, the way you understand what I'm trying to do, like. The way when you want to express yourself, but the market is actually like not accustomed to what you are selling. Uthengisa ama prawns la yahashi, nomnye athengisa emakota, ama prawns they're like
It's nice, but
yes, man told Donna so December I'll probably come and and see what you're about. But layout kota, you understand? Ziyakhala.
Everything.
And you can't say I'm gonna stick to selling my prawns la ihashi.
Mano, I try got them prawns.
Yeah, you got my prawns, but it's price your corn. It's gonna be, you understand? You might get it over there. Maybe one guy like, okay, cool, prawns, but manje ama prawns athengwa manje aqala ukubola manje uthengisa ama prawns abola ayashe, it gets a reputation and stuff like that. And if you start a freedom B, it's like if you are black, you're a black guy, right? Okay, cool. Now Santin is for let's say it's white people.
We say white because okay, let's not put color, but let's put it in the same equation. Let's not put it in by saying Santin is for moneyed individuals. Now, who's moneyed? I'm not talking about that 1 or 2 or 3 blacks that have money. Which race is
white,
money? It's
bro.
white. That's why
white.
It's for whites. Yeah,
I mean it's white because
it's white. Yeah.
You like can see like white people are buying ham upon it, like you understand, but whatever, my shorts, comfortably walking, talking, families are laughing, holding hands, and you see black people, you understand, color uniforms, but from security, they want to lay puma stairs, they puma MTN, but we una uniform. You want to so but distinguish to go to no, Spali. You're not here for shopping, one.
You're here to work.
Yeah, you're here to work, you understand? And even if you're having a conversation, first, okay, cool. Oh, I'll go on my uniform. Okay, cool. So, then the next thing I chop, is tattoo, like later, I don't think it's but let's hear what you have to say. So, Ndwana, what are you
here for?
What are you here for? No, I was just thinking, maybe I can find Markham's here. Okay. Oh, Markham's, all right. No, Markham's is around there. And even the security corner, it's like, Markham's. Yeah, someone must come and ask you, so otherwise, Umnandi. Yeah. And there's that thing in my head, because I'm so messed up, in my head, but like, this guy is like, he's on car to crank.
And it's so messed up because...
You see?
Because we've got malls here locally.
What?
Malls.
Yeah.
And more Pumara by etc, right? But go to one of these malls in the burbs, there's Pumela and J.
Backstage?
No, in fact, they are not a security gate in Mnyam. There isn't.
Yeah, but we have to be honest, Janat. But that's we just saying, yeah, in terms of it set up your big. How many Abandubala? What is this butcher guys?
Yeah.
How many pictures was born about the Bafaginyama is swinging that?
People are hungry, bro.
Exactly.
You see
thank you.
It's
so is it
it's-
wrong ukuthi kube ne-security eziyi-2?
It's one thing. It's one thing for people to steal clothes, and it's another for them to steal food.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's morality.
I'm not
it's morality.
condoning theft at all. Ne?
Yeah.
But if we were to bakbambu pete 2 kg, it's rough, bro.
Yeah,
and
but-
babamba wena ne, and we don't even want to know story sakho.
Yeah.
Ukuthi grand what's happening, and then if you do tell us, you'll probably say no. Sisendlini, unencosi eziyi-4. They haven't eaten. I was desperate. That's why ngithi ngizozama nje 2 kg, right? That's the backstory, right? Kunabanye ke bayotshontsha like your, and I don't know if they do it, but clothes. And we're talking expensive shops.
Yeah.
Mhlawumbe the goal for them is to sell it. I don't know, but if you are lacking, it's easy for you to think of theft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
Freedom,
but you are talking about morality, ne? That's moral. That's a morality. Moral thing to do.
But
Can I say something?
it affects your thinking.
I
bro.
understand the poverty.
Molambile,
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
You don't think straight.
All right, cool. So what are you saying to me when I was that even like go chatting, ne? Man, how much they put me TV in the window? You're not gonna get mad because you understand Guti. They are affected by something. What are you saying? So okay. Can I ask you? Let me ask you this question in this way.
I'm gonna get mad. I am gonna get mad, right? I am. You'll probably find a good chance. Njengoba ntshontsha ne. Nsuke nilambile. Chances are probably not. Right?
No. Oh, my will.
It's
probably
drugs.
not. But umuntu mefake ibheg yamawutwana kiwudi yakhe
No, but saying you should TV, bro. TV. Yeah.
No, kaloku angithi this is what these butcher guys are selling.
No, I need to
can I ask
give
you?
uyagikrosa free chin.
Maybe ayikho nakuwe but
No, okay, give me corner ke.
okay.
Uyagikrosa uladi TV.
Okay, let me ask you this question this way, ne? Because I want to okay, my thing is, that's what they sell. They sell meat at the butcher's guys, right? Okay, sharp. And they understand the mentality will affect you in Lala.
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So, but fuck security, kupi inside the shop first. You know, most of the butcher guys, there's someone who's always watching.
Walking, yeah.
Yeah, someone is walking. And then kuna security.
To check on my sleep.
Check on my sleep wakho. Abona ukuthi amantwana manje le 2 kg why ngekho sleeping? Umuntu aphume egijima. Right.
Ashiye yonke into emuva.
Now the thing is, my thing is B. And then there's a second security. Yabo, laser trip amawugijima so that bakubambe crane or whatever they do. This the part of modernity is that I understand I've got a business, yabo. I sell frozen meat, right? And in Kenya abantu ngaze ngane wall of shame. Butcher guys, they have a wall of shame abantu ba if bathole a 2 kg part cleavage yomnyumamzo nane. They take a picture yakhe bathi yeke ibande la esifubeni bathatha ipicture then they hang it. Ukuthi maybe one day uyazobone umuntu manje la maybe Popeye or someone, they're just making an example. Umbone out ntwana uyilambile. Bathola ama Russian like 12 bambhaqa. You understand?
Bamthatha
isithombe enjani bamqhoma. What I'm saying is that that's a procedure for someone who understands ukuthi no, this is what happens guys. Abantu bayabe affected by indlala and then they start stealing. So it's my duty yabo to faka ama security.
I agree.
You agree? So same as you, it's your duty when jarite ngathi safe, right?
Yeah, and
so
we spend more because I mean I would spend maybe a couple of thousand less. Simple. But because of its rough, now I need to buy an expensive door that's probably impenetrable. Yeah, so it costs more because of theft in the community. Yeah.
So now, that's why my initial questioning was, they are right, Labantu. They're not wrong. The shopkeepers who keep my securities there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because they're trying to protect themselves. So now, they know it's unlikely that you'll get far. No, you can steal. Then they find you. There's like securities is a small, and it's actually a small that does is more serious, because I saw this guy I was talking to, and I'm like, what the fuck, this guy is a gun or a taser, whatever that thing, and then there's a security, that's a more security. Then those guys, Stratin, is driving motor, that's their own security, which is only fair to people buyers, which black people are probably gonna come around here and then they will steal something.
Why do you think? Why do you think the country was not really happy, but I would say relieved that white people kill?
They were relieved.
Yeah, Uguti Oscar Pistorius killed and lied about it.
For
Uguti, crime has no color.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that because of indlala, bro, because of hunger, mostly it is people of color and so on, because of that. So it shows Uguti white people steal. In fact, now that we are much older and we know a little bit of our history, we know Uguti, they're the first ones that began theft.
Yeah.
By claiming land that's not theirs.
Yeah.
I know Uguti, generations down the line, even if they haven't sold, but then the great-great-great-grandfather said, okay, this is my piece of land.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, a couple of decades later, it's been passed down from my father. I own this land. But if you look at the origins,
the way they took it,
it's theft.
Yeah, okay.
If you think about like your workplace, for example, right? And you think about how black people are underpaid for the very same position that another white man or white person occupies. But because when you don't have much responsibilities, rent is 1,000 rand. But then Chad or whomever, his rent is 12K. He's got a car, he's got a family, he's got whatnot, and he gets paid exponentially better, right? Same job, you do the same thing, but he gets paid more.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
And maybe you're even more talented and you do a better job. We have Figa Johan and you teach him the job, right? And he's like, yo, T, what do I do here? And then he gets paid more. So I'm saying we're not free. And even when it comes to Lema security and whatnot, right? I'm just saying that hunger can reduce a man to nothing, right? Because you're willing to accept anything. If Ulambile man and you're a skilled artisan where you've got, skills for days, right? And you need to know, I just need you to do this for me. Because you're hungry, I'm fetching 50 rand. You'll take it.
Yeah, definitely.
Hunger. You don't think straight.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, and what? Yeah, okay, it's Freedom Day. Maybe I should
be free.
Rant about this. So, you want to have sex with your wife in a four-room house.
Come on, somebody.
Where's the freedom for you guys to moan as much as you want, knowing very well what the kids are asleep in the other bedroom? Mtanaga Malume is in the dining room, and then there's some kitchen. How can you be free, Kanjan?
Who, me or the wife?
You and the wife.
No, the wife needs to practice unmoaning, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, this is the situation at hand. First of all, I don't know. Okay, let me listen first.
Yeah, because I'm going on a tangent, Lana. But anyway, there's no freedom in that, where you can't be fully expressive.
Okay.
You don't have space to be yourself, right? So why is it okay for you to have a small space that you can also, in fact, that small space you should do everything go you. Be intimate, family time. And I mean, when I think about this whole thing where you prepare dinner, we eat and watch TV at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't want to sit at a dinner table and eat. It's because we don't have space.
Yeah.
Right? So if we were to eat at a dinner table, it will force us to talk and speak, share knowledge and so on. But because of there's no space, we are forced to eat, sleep, bath, make love, everything all in the same place, right? So even till today, it's not we can say we are free, but think about these small little things. A household, in fact, like a 4-room house. The sister, the brother, everyone stays there. There's not much movement. You can't think. I mean, I remember when I moved out Ekaya and I had my own place, albeit it was small, but I was able to think. There's room for me to think. There's room for me to maneuver.
Yeah.
So even when it comes to space itself, we are still crowded. We're still crowded. And remember we said the price is what do you call it? That thing that separates us. Obviously, not a lot of us will be buying houses in the burbs. So we're stuck here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Freedom Day, I don't know. I think it's a hoax. We're not free. Yeah, we're not.
So do you think it's something that we should strive for, or what?
Yeah.
The true freedom?
Yeah, bro, like, get a white woman, bro.
A white woman? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd like a white woman, but I just don't know how to catch them. You know, I know how to catch black women. Exactly. I know how to catch black women, you understand? But a white woman is a bit confusing. And someone said, there's this guy was sharing, apparently he had dated white also. For black women, up front, on the onset, like up front, it's usually not easy. It's usually not easy to catch them. Let me use this word, to catch them, which means to date them, stuff like that. Yeah, but when that woman falls in love with you, bruh, like, a relationship here, it could go through hell when she really loves you. You understand? You could probably shoot that girl and your relationship still stands. Yeah, you can make up for it and then later on, no, babe, I didn't mean to shoot you. But you are going for the head. I swear, you know how these things get. And then you understand? And then, okay, they forgive you and then they move on. And now, when they mad at you, they do wild things. Yeah, stab you, you understand? Break your windows, bully TV while you're at work and stuff like that. Wild things, right? Now they say the white women on the front offset. White woman is nice. Hey, how you doing? Oh, no, I'm Timani. Oh, Timani. Yeah, from Dobsonville. Hey, okay. That's nice. All this stuff. And then the problem with white women is when you hurt them, when you guys are hurting or going through a relationship, they end your life. They will take half of your shit. They will. There's probably a certain.
I think that's a woman problem.
Yeah, no. Now it's a woman problem because things fast forward in life. Back in the 80s, I need to babako imshaya mawako ngaphotel ne papa, right? And then bangenele bone pa. Ah, ungamshaya ngaphotel ne papa. Okay, cool.
Mshaya ngaphotel le rice.
Mshaya no, at least umfazi.
Oh, okay. I thought like ngaphotel le papa.
The papa is heavier than the rice.
Okay.
No, they say it's okay. Some mshaya ngaphotel at all. You understand? Mfake mvubu, belt.
Damn. But if you look at it, they didn't have a choice.
They did exactly. Now more than it. But there's nothing wrong with it. What I'm saying, or with the things, with how things are at the current moment. It's just that what the things changed. Women suddenly realized what is not right. When white women came, like, no, you've got a right. No, it's not supposed to shoot you and then your relationship continues. No,
I don't think it's the white woman. No, just black women ngogwabo. They just don't want to be. They didn't want to be abused.
Yeah.
So it's not like there was influence from the white woman that says no, agmelanga shy.
Dude, okay. When was the time you had a party restriction or in what is my police and someone said go to the police restraining order?
Yeah.
When was the first time I was on a restraining order? Now you can say like in the between 2000 and 2010 and now when between that time but when were you born? When were you born? Like in 90s.
89.
You understand what I'm trying to say? We never had a restraining order. Namu phume emakhaya. You understand? Umfazi bubona indoda imgijima sebekhuphuka entabeni. Yabo if unumshaya straight akuna restraining order. And there was a time before that where umfazi mawumfuna umshaya ngenduku ekhanda ayazi ukuthi hayi le awuthi serious ngami ifuna ungishada manje.
Yeah, but I'm asking, ask the very same women if you were to.
No, they didn't want.
Who wants to be abused?
That was not an abuse. That was the way things were.
So in other words, one woman that's bamshanga knopkire ekhanda and another one abangamshayi. The one abangamshayi will feel like, man, I'm not being loved.
No. Uyasokolisa lo shaya ngenopkire ekhanda. For example, I think back in the day bebemthuma emlanjeni yabo umbone wena ubanele yabo anomjaha uphethe inopkire yakho azithole ne babona manje kumele kufika bomalume or ese awuthi izawuqeda ngami. You know, not something that they were celebrating for them. I'm saying, you understand what I'm trying to say? It's like we're talking about history. Yabo.
I get that.
Abantu bamnyama ne at one point they knew it was not right before we started uprising and then before we fought for it. It was not right. Good, you know, black people must sit here, white people must sit there. You understand? But it was the way it was. Because if you were white, if you were black, and then back to the sentine, right? I know it all above. That was it. It was not right or wrong, but it was it. So my analogy is not about morality. This one was right and this one was wrong. But it's merely to say that was what was happening.
I agree. It was okay.
So yeah,
it was a fact.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was something that was happening. Which whether it was right or wrong, but it was something that was happening. You see?
That's true.
Yeah. Now, my point is, must figure now today and talking about dating white women and black women, right? As things are, I'm not saying that they are right. Again, I'm not saying they are wrong, but they are. People who have experienced it, they've seen what some women, black women, now they have a say in a relationship, yabo. They have got things which man, a woman can do what a man can do, yabo. That's what I've seen. No, I can do what a woman can do, except pay for it dinner. I know I won't do that. Except buying a man something. No, I'm not doing that. But I can do anything a man can do. That's what's happening currently. A man must still provide and do all of these things. But as a woman, the things that I'm supposed to be doing, no, why don't you do them yourself when? I
get it, and I think it's also a relevant topic since we're talking about freedom.
Yeah,
so freedom within relationships. Do you not then think, Uguti, as men, we were oppressing women?
Yeah, no, as a man.
We
for me, not. I feel like selfishly for me,
it's fine.
That was fine because things were. For me, it was a benefit. Yeah.
I used to ask my dad, so because when they're wrong.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question. Perfect. So when you mess up, when yeah. Yeah. No one. My question was this, because
like in the family?
Mami, it doesn't matter anywhere in life, because Muntwes Mami did something, and you deem is wrong, so you wanna administer discipline using violence,
okay.
When you do something wrong, no one, no one.
Yeah,
so it's not fair. So why is it okay for you to beat someone up? I'm not saying you. Obviously, you when you are too sweet. But I'm saying, why is it okay? No, I'm because. But when someone does something, you, I get kokshaya, right? So as I'm saying, like, when who beats you up when you mess up? So who beats you up? No one. But when you feel like you've got the power,
that was how things were. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying, how about? Let's think about it this way. Now, when you mess up, expecting do. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Then I think in that case it will be fine.
From who?
Okay, let's just say maybe even from her.
From her?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know, Mosugoti, at some women, they were not taking it in Ndugu. Like, voluntarily. Yabon. Like, Ndugu, I know Ndugu, and that was the end of it. Yabon. But they were chatting Ndugu. Oh, was you about Ndugu? Nah, they chatting Ndugu. No, I hear you. But it was a fact of life. Yabon. So now we are, okay. We're now in Mugi Modern, right? We're in Mundu. Yeah,
Yes.
it's still okay. So cool. Now I'm happy with that. Now, it's like I want white people, ne? The problem is about tilangazo. They used to deal with it. Baby, such sinduku, as black or white. I mean, women or men. If you are black and you are doing something that they thought would no. Why is this guy? Is a 17. Funanla.
Why does it look like he's learned?
You
Why
understand?
is he reading a book?
Why? What's happening here? You understand? So that yeah, if you're wearing my glasses as 17, one problem or a case. Why are you? Why you understand?
This guy, yeah.
These are reading glasses. These are not seeing glasses. Why are you
Intelligent.
Exactly. And why you see the Englishman kuluma now? You're not supposed to be hearing what I'm saying, which means you have learned it somewhere.
You are learned.
Same thing now with women. But now we find ourselves in a position where a transition of umuntu movie out of the equation. Now you're saying it's fair, right?
No.
No, I'm saying we need to go to a point where it's fair. Okay, let me put it like that.
Yes.
Where akunamndu suthanduku. Okay, cool. Akunamdu suthanduku. So the way that the law is being enforced, manje, do you think it's fair? The law now is currently like, okay, women buffet, women, take care of women, protect women, women are precious and stuff like that, right? You're happy with that? You think that's for you personally? You think this is proper now? Good.
I think it's a delicate one, but I would say I'm comfortable with it. Am I happy? No, because it's a few individuals that mess up the whole thing, because a woman can go to a police station and report a case of assault.
Yeah.
But if a man does the same thing, it's not received the same way. So obviously it's the guys in front, the policemen, that will look down on a man that has been physically assaulted by a woman. And we don't look at it the same way, right? But as far as I think what the law says is that no one should be physically abused, right? It's just that these gatekeepers, they probably think, and then the only thing they can say is,
Yeah, Ivan.
right?
Like they used to say to women back then.
Yeah, because family and all of that stuff, right? So it's always been a case, Yoguti, guys, violence, ne? I want you to think about it this way, that, in fact, this is something that is very close to home, because you might think that Moshayu Muntu, Ipela that day, or 2 weeks after, once they've healed. But it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, there are people that I know personally that were physically abused, and they're not the same ever again. Right? So because now we understand psychology, that over time this can really mess up with a person's psyche, right? So as a result, what kind of abuse, it doesn't really matter. But coming back to the point of freedom, that let's have freedom of expression, even within relationships. So
Ooh, that's another one.
Yeah, freedom of expression, even within relationships, that if a woman loves violence and the man loves violence, it's fine, Mabashayan, it's okay for both of them, because that's what they
regardless
prefer.
of the results.
No, because I'm saying, okay, yeah, if both of them, if they agree, if you mess up, you're going to get a beating.
I think umntanga because my ngishayile omunye umuzwa is going to be waiting for umkhipha ngewindow. The moment he mess up, lona ngkhipha ngewindow straight. Because I'm making sure what I want, like it's
but what happens if one of them agayifuni violence and the other one, that's how
they actually
seem to communicate,
to fix it,
to fix it, well, not even fix, because they're not even fixing, but in their head they're fixing.
But we're fixing induku.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Because and I haven't been in any of these talks where it's like men bahlele, but mina I'm fucking dugu, mina ngijwayele kabi, you know? I don't know, umuntu wakho buye late, And for whatever reason, let's just say she is cheating. We're lady. One of us will be like, yeah, no, I'm fucking dugu, man. Yeah. Late. Mafike late, fucking dugu, right? And then you go and you do the same, right? So if we're talking freedom, there isn't yet.
I know.
But I understand what the freedom land between a relationship, ne?
Yeah.
Is between two people.
Yeah.
Because I can't interfere in your relationship.
Yeah, very.
So the freedom of the country, that's between everyone. Because I still believe that we're not free. Yeah. Because when you finish matric, ne, did you go on a sabbatical for 1 year? Did you travel the world just to see what's the world like for 2 years and then come back and study? No. White kids have that privilege where they can take a sabbatical for 3 years, travel Europe, and then come back and be like, you know what? I think I know what I want to do. Because they've seen the world.
Yeah.
When are you scrambling for, what do you call this, a scholarship, a bursary, you don't even get it, and then you end up with Mr. Price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need to sustain slavery in the modern age. Yeah, very, that's how things are, bro. That is how things are. It's so much impossible, and I can't seem to shake off the ideas of this white women and stuff like that. And how much they are pulling women out there in terms of relationship, trying to bring it down. Go to the country. Maybe one of the reasons to bring us together, to be one, is to just create a next generation of coloreds. We're getting white women because that's it. If a man, a black guy, and a white woman, a white guy and a black, you understand? They're gonna come colored looking kids.
It's good, but I think it also addresses the fact that we do not want acceptance. I want Indians to be Indians.
You want Indians to be Indians?
Yeah, I want Chinese people to be Chinese.
What do you mean?
So
you don't want people to interrelate?
No, they can. They can. I don't.
But that's don't bring kids.
No. They should bring kids. They shouldn't bring kids. What I'm trying to say is this whole concept of a melting pot. Because if you put everything inside a pot and it melts, eventually it's going to turn into one color, right?
Okay.
So it's going to be one race eventually. Right? Mixed race, I suppose. So cool. That's okay, but I think there's beauty in the rainbow color because the rainbow color has your orange, has your yellow, red, blue, green, indigo, violet. That's the rainbow, and it's beautiful because it has different colors, but they exist as one, right? So I'm saying, you get a white person who totally colored, that's fine, but there's also beauty in the black culture, preserving its black culture. There's beauty in the Indians preserving their Indian culture. There's beauty in the white culture preserving the white culture. But no one really.
Yeah, that's what that was the concept. That was his concept.
Okay, cool. Because I believe that I can sit with white people, and I can share their culture and enjoy their food, and be one with them. But let's also understand like a salad bowl. A salad bowl has different colors in it, but it's one. Because we are saying we should be one. In other words, there should be one race. No, there isn't one race. Let's accept there isn't. But the one thing that we shouldn't accept is to believe that one race is superior than the other.
Unfortunately, that's I hear you. I hear where you're going with that. Actually, in the apartheid, if you really think about it, the apartheid was one of the concepts there has to be division. Whites this side, blacks this side. Before monetary financial statuses, right? There are people Afrikaners don't mingle with the blacks. The blacks don't either or. You understand? Don't even sit in the same position. So when now how you are speaking, you're actually speaking like if you were a dictator and you're within your grasp of powers, you would actually say, I need my salad bowl, guys, to be red and green and all of these beautiful colors. So please, you may sit and learn, which means you can date, but don't give children because you're gonna give. No,
that's not what I'm saying.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. What you speak like.
I get that.
On top of that, you must get something, bro. In order for people to respect each other. it can start with my relationships. When I see a white kid and a black kid behind strating about two, right? Something happens to me, I'm like, okay, I wonder what they're talking about. But usually, so location dictates how they speak, how they interact. Because if you I'm like azobloma la iSoweto, yabo, suddenly ushayikota untwana nama utwana. You find sign ushayisulu suit Tswana, whatever the language is, glow location, ne? Then makhuluma naye and naye kushayile ngesizulu. Something happens in your brain like ntwana ngizela ube you understand awube ijetha lami angilandele something da yabo ukuthi kunjani. But when a neutral world, which is a dream actually, because apparently there are benefits to division. That's why the government wants us to keep fighting. The newspapers will quickly racism, they quickly up there, guys, racism, pagan, racism, so that they are uncomfortable with each other. So now when I look at the white guy, I'm looking at him from what I've seen on the newspapers or on television, wherever. So even him, when he looks at me, if only I'm not saying when you'll steal it, but from what I know, that's what this guy is thinking. From what I know from the news, I'd rather not take that chance with you. That's why I say more. Except there's black people, that's bad. So really, Linda by freedom or not freedom, it differs for me like that. Getting a white woman, mangim approach. I remember I saw this girl sentient. She's pretty, and I compliment. Like, hey, you look very nice, man. I just wanted to let you know. But when I approached her, and she was so uncomfortable. Like, now I didn't know. And like I said, Gucci, I don't know how to catch white women. So now, in the by freedom, I feel like people, we need to own up, Gucci. Okay, things are unfair. Right? You say, no, it's unfair. Nama say, no, it's unfair. The old man's looking at it like, damn. Alex yabo abantu bahlala emjondolo makunetha yabo it's wet makushisa yashisa ngaphakathi, it's whatever the weather is outside la endlini nayo. And then we say, okay, cool, this is how things are. So how, me as a white guy, whenever I pay a person Caesar here or there, can I be able to do that while protecting myself from there? Because I've heard bro, many like white guys talking about yazi ngasiza lo muntu yabo, I took this guy out of ekasi yabo, and then ngamfaka ejardini wabaleka nemoto yami and they robbed me. Then it's not like all abantu abamnyama, all black people are like that. But it's just that those
and not all white men steal land.
And not all ones exactly. Now we have progress. Because it's like when some people say, I know nazi masinchonje, but when I like yazi mangisebenze. So not all black people are the same.
Yeah, I mean, also speaking of theft, I mean, we're not really clued up when it comes to the stocks, right? So we invest our pension money, and some white guy runs away with it. It's called white collar crime.
Nice.
So there's crime on every level, right? It's unfortunate to see crime, like as far as mugging, carjackings. Yeah, mostly it's
what we do.
Yeah. But as far as stealing billions, stealing land, stealing history, white people have done that.
Yeah.
Right?
They have the means.
Can I tell you what would sort of like equal the playing ground? Money. Economic freedom.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying, okay, right, I said what I said about that salad bowl, ne? But I feel like me being a neighbor to a white person will level the playing field. Now, I know this about black people. Black people don't have a problem with white people. We want to mingle with them. We want to. I want that friend, also was a guy, to know they're my friend.
Yeah.
We want that, right? From the past, I've seen the issue is with white people not wanting to have or to be equal to black people. Tina, we don't mind being equal with whites, but whites have a problem being equal with us. I don't know for whatever reason, but they just don't see that.
Yeah.
Uguti, they can serve a black person the very same way. When you work at a restaurant, you can serve a white person.
Yeah.
They just have a problem with that. Uguti, it's as if this one race is meant to serve the other.
Yeah.
But money, just as King Solomon said in the Bible, is the answer to all or most earthly problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So if we're talking freedom, I believe money is one of them. And we spoke about land, even though it's a forum, but I think freedom, in order for you to do what you want to do, you need land.
Yeah.
Right? In order for you to be like, you know what, let's just start this quad biking thing.
Yeah.
So we need land and we're going to build a ramp and whatnot. We need space. Tell me where, SOA, can we build a ramp for my quad bikes here? Nowhere.
Langase Stadium?
No, stadium is stadium for...
Like Ngali, next to Dobsonville Stadium.
Yeah, but you know that place in Amans, right? So it's not deemed fit for any of that. And plus, it's in a residential area and whatnot. So we don't have land. That's what I'm trying to get at. Do we have indoor soccer here?
No, but in Eastern Cape, there's enough space.
In Eastern Cape, there's enough space, yes. But if you go to the burbs, there's space.
Yeah.
People have yards that have like a tennis court, a swimming pool, yonki, all in one yard.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we should take and then see be equal.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about equality, we also have to bring in the conversation of equity.
Yeah.
Uguti, Timen, you want to Kool as a black person and also grow your family as well.
Yeah.
You can't be earning 3.5, bro. Because more money means more exposure, and more exposure means more opportunities. Because if you're not exposed, there's no way you're going to get access to opportunities. It's only because I've seen it, that I can start thinking, you know what, I also need to take advantage of that opportunity right there. But because I haven't, then I don't know. Yeah. So 3.5 allows you to live, but it doesn't give you access to opportunities. So I feel like these are some of the small things that will sort of level the playing field. And equity means that I, as a black person, should get more. Because I'm caring for, I don't know,
yeah,
right? Black tax as well, and all of that stuff. But when you move out, your parents are well off. In fact, they left you a house and a car and whatnot.
Yeah.
I have to start from scratch.
No, we are the first generations most in after some sort of freedom, whatever the promise is. Even though we can count the years, but we're still the first generation to be able to be like they demolishing on 1990 or 1990. Say, hey guys, freedom. You understand? Let's say that was a starting point. If we are 89 and I'm 91, or the other one is 90, 94, you understand? They were born through a new way of things. But you say, okay, sharp. And everyone is uncomfortable. Okay, so what are we? Okay, because it was apartheid is a fact. What it happened? You understand?
It's happening.
It happened. No, I'm saying in the form of like in the most brutal way. And now, Tina, we're the first generation, like first, okay, sharp fit. Nina, let's see what's going to happen. And it's proving, there are improvements if you look for it, but not in the speed we would like for Tina to happen as a machita. We're born now recently, like in this past 30 years of freedom. We are born. And it takes a while, unfortunately. There are things that were stolen needed to be given back, but they cannot just be given back. Yeah, I mean, if someone would come to you today, Ati, you know what, this house in 1824, this was my grandfather's house. Your father they gave it to a white man, and the white man gave it to what. So now we want it back. You see? And someone from Kenya, Ati, guys, you guys are descendants of us. So clearly, we are part of the same clan. And that, it means Kenya can move in freely without a visa in South Africa and do business like that. Even though we can prove the facts, this is true, yeah, or they can prove it, yeah, it's true. But giving them that thing's a build up, it's like a makula. How they moving in.
Yep.
Kumele for now bahlale ema-shopping badayise. And then eventually,
they'll own property, residential property, the way they.
yeah, suddenly they can move out, and then you find Ikula Elimu DJ, right? And you're like, okay, cool, they're moving. Then you tell a generation, the actor. Yeah, suddenly, this generation about you, like your babies, our kids, are gonna be moving to that. Oh, okay. No, Ikula, I've seen growing up, Ngule, Kutaiso, Ikula. Yeah, and so now, which means it's famous lives. Esikolweni sinayo ikula nomuntu ukhuluma njengami nomuntu who knows what I know, thinks the way I think, so this is the same thing, we are one. But manje ikula ifungalisa la primary manje I want the way to me, listen, no, we'll say high school ngalise primary ka grade 10 ulifike liyali fike la lithi lizofunda science nalo. Like it's gonna take a while for kids to be like, okay, cool, sinekula endlini.
Scare.
And bafika endlini say, did you know ukuthi kunekula la uthi like ikula? Yeah, liyafunda nathi amakula manje sengena esikoleni nathi.
You know, this is a early childhood problem that if you do not expose your kids to other things, it's a problem.
Exactly.
The very same way I say that if you are able to take a sabbatical, even way before you finish matric, and you get to go to other countries, other cultures, it's easy for you to accept other people because, number one, when you go to a foreign land, you're a foreigner. You don't want to be treated like a foreigner in foreign lands. You also want to be welcomed, right?
Yeah.
So come back to SA, and it's like they are foreigners. So because you know what it's like to be outside your comfort zone, to be outside your country, then why would you want to treat a person any different from someone that is a native South African?
Almost like xenophobia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Xasa now you can go to Zimbabwe and it's not going to be a nice thing. Timani Xobo, no chance, so it's not going to be nice.
Yeah.
Right? And for whatever reason, you could travel because you want to explore what God has put together, which is the entire world, the beauties, the scenery, and all of that stuff. Or you can just travel to, learn and maybe start businesses elsewhere.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that. And if you see who the treatment is bad, it'll change your outlook.
Yes. So, kahle abantu xenophobia, they're not exposed.
I'd say that, yeah. Because if you've been treated, ill-treated because of where you come from,
it's bad. Have you ever worked with foreign people?
Yep.
And how was your experience?
It's been good.
Was it ever anything close to like Labantu where they speak about what your foreigners are stealing and stuff like that?
No.
Exactly.
No, but there were talks in the news about foreigners, drugs, Nigerians, because I went to there's a church that I attended, and our main pastor is from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then we also had some congregants, because I was also in the band. The drummer was Nigerian, the bass guy, and then some of us there. So we ate their food, right? Even though I didn't like it that much, but we ate some. Okay, so I ate some of their food. They ate most of our food and whatnot. And I remember there's this girl from Ghana, man. I liked her so much, right?
Yeah.
And cool. We didn't date, but at that moment, like
Yeah, and
I can go. Yeah.
You see, dude, how many times have I been in that situation where I see a girl like from Zimbabwe and I'm like, yeah, so beautiful. I think maybe. Do you think maybe we should also bring more? They should. Well, I wonder why more foreign women like
they stay home.
They stay home, dude. They always bring.
It's like that. Jan van Riebeck didn't come here with women.
Yeah,
he came here and found. And then
did what he had to do.
Mixed race, yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Maybe if we can find women from Ghana, more influencers from Ghana and Zimbabwe and Malawi and all of these things, and women, because you find out what the man pushes xenophobia forward in terms of physical form, it's men. You know, Now I'm thinking, more women that side come in. The beauties and standards of Ghana, Congo, bro. Babona ukuthi, damn. If it's closer to Manchita, it's closer. This thick mommy is also okay. As the
then some of us will like, no, let's be peaceful, guys.
Exactly.
Let's live so.
Because we have to go to your in connection. Malawi, you know,
because you know the language, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Like sharp. I know our middle ground will be English, right?
Yeah.
But I would really love to hear someone speak Swahili. Or Shona. I'm like, what's that? But you know, so I'm like, oh really? Then I'm feeling
Kahle, I know a bit of Shona as Zoro Kuji.
Don't swear people now.
Yeah, it's a swear word. It means fuck you. Hey. Yeah, well, so the beauty, dude. I feel like I've been always adventurous.
Yeah.
For me, from the onset, that was me. Because I remember when back in Cape Town, when there was this house, and it was a Sotho speaking about Bakwan. They didn't know Katlist Xhosa, and they lived amongst us. And I don't know where they came from or how they get there. Yo, there were two girls there. Spali, after school, this girl would pass by my house like, yo, and this girl was so beautiful.
Did she, or did they attempt to speak Xhosa or and then it sounded foreign and exotic? It's like, damn.
Yeah, that's what they did. They kept it to themselves. They the family. But there was one guy who came from that family. He's a guy. So he's a guy. He was amongst us. Yeah, he immediately came in like buffet to extend grand. And it was like, we're like, oh, damn, okay, it's bad. I know you find out. No, I'm so to buffet tomorrow. This is my family. It was a big deal for us. And it was a very big deal because now we had access to go and see him so that I can admire Labantuan. So for me, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then when it came to Joburg, I'm like, Tswana. I'm like, damn. Yeah, well, you find out, you know, these people are similar. Women are women, get fun, and they've all got full of nonsense. Yeah, well, and like, it's beautiful. You know what I'm trying to say? You can go through the same nonsense with every kind of women, but it's still women, it's still people.
It's beautiful, dog. But that's, you see, let me take this opportunity. Melting pot means one thing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing. Colors all the way. Solves racism.
I
was saying, look at the beauty. Even amongst us, people of color, black people, you go to a Ghana, right? They speak their language, you know, their culture, the way of doing things, food. I want that. Me, Xhosa.
Yeah,
right? Dude. And you'll find people that appreciate the Xhosa and want to stay in the Xhosa culture. It's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
But, you know, if someone comes from outside or Tinasya Puma, you know, imagine a girl from, and I'm talking pale, like from Finland. You know, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
It's like there's this girl that came from Finland whilst I was in Pretoria. So we were at a CSIR, and so there's like a little camp area La Payana where you can stay there and stuff for my scientists. So my friend stayed there. Yeah, cool. So this girl was in Finland. She's a research scientist, and she's young. See, that's what I mean by exposure. She's young. Flew to SA. CSIR. During the day she works and whatnot. But other days, there's a pool somewhere because it's a big campus, right? There's a pool, and then they would play area, and we would chill with her, right? I forgot the language that they speak, but you know, she chilled in that. That's it's like saying I'm South African, but the language you can't say I speak South African. Like, what language is that? Finnish means you are from Finland.
Oh, okay.
Like you speak American. What is American? Yeah. So she chilled not, and we embraced. Like I've got photos. I'll show you. You know, it was just a nice mixed bag. And I mean, I would look at her and think, oh wow, you know.
I'd let you see your pink teeth.
You know, and it's crazy, but I feel like there's just a lot for us to embrace.
And
I just don't like the whole racism thing. We would see one is better than the other.
than the other. No, it's like different people, bro.
Yeah. And also, remember I told you in Europe,
yeah.
In Europe, white women love black men. They love them.
Yeah, you see. Like, now, Timani, we're talking about Ghanaian women, like, man, if we just meet and just greet and just talk and see that black beauty, some of them are light skinned, actually.
Okay, that one was light skinned.
Exactly. But whenever you see a Ghanaian man, it looks like he came out of the fire. You understand what I'm trying to say? Oh, God.
Hey, but women be like, yo, I want tall, dark. They want dark, you know.
Black.
So you see, for them, that's good. They want that.
Yeah.
Even the white women in Europe, they're like, damn, I
just need the black,
like charcoal. You know,
I need charcoal black, bro.
Exactly. In the US, more pegu cherry springer, a white woman would be like, no, this guy, whatnot. And then bring out Jeremy. Jeremy is a black guy.
Black guy. You understand what I'm trying to say? And you find out that's why most of them are messed up, because there's different backgrounds. Yes, and Jeremy puts her through the toilet and she messes around. Now, one of the things here, but we've been going on, I'm probably for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
If we, I feel like, you know what the solution? You know what's the solution, bro?
Yeah.
I think the internet. I think the internet...
Traveling, bro.
I know, but if you can't travel at the moment...
The
internet. The internet is bringing people together. Because there was this guy, you know, must have a messed up fridge, If fridge, I'm shy. Sometimes mid of the night, I'm like, damn, how much does it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching this guy doing his TikTok. Very, like, he's got big, huge numbers on TikTok, probably like 500K followers. And he's doing this video, and as another video, his fridge start doing the same thing that my fridge is doing. From my Soweto, in my one room, I put lele petini, my apartment petini, so it's a kitchen. Now that I think about it, I probably have sex in the kitchen most. It's just that my bed is in the kitchen. So
your kitchen is in your bedroom.
My kitchen is in the bedroom, yabo. You just stretch from the bed to fully fridge and you touch something to pose, so you're still in a bed in it, then you go back to sleep. Very efficient. I'm not complaining. Now what I'm saying is that the internet is bringing people together, bruh. There are messed up white people out there. There are good white people out there. There are Ghanaians who think like us. There are places in Nigeria where it's like, what? This is Nigeria. I didn't know. It's like there's suburbs, there's townships, there's rural areas. Same thing. And you're like, wow, I saw this place that looks like Eastern Cape in Kenya. This influencer, guess is an influencer. So she takes a video showing where she comes from. I came here, guys. Now I'm living in the city. But yeah, look at these hearts. You know, I used to grow up there. I used to run with my friends. I'm like, damn, it looks like Eastern Cape.
Yep.
Even, you see, so what I'm saying is that the internet is bringing us together. For maybe for I want to
yeah, for sure.
See, influence from about Pumagi apartheid and slavery and all of this stuff, and slowly by slowly we're gonna let go and let the kids be kids, and then they explore. Maybe them they're gonna remove our borders and one Africa. I don't know, so that you can travel from here. If you are wanting to go see your girlfriend in Algeria. Because we seemingly forget what it, exactly
food, man.
You see, so suddenly we know what it is. Egypt. You can go to Egypt. Baby, where are you going? Go December. Yeah, I'm just thinking I'm going to go to Morocco. Oh, nice. Yeah, my friend Dave. You understand what I'm trying to say?
In fact, everywhere the food.
The food, dude. We forgot. Yeah, but Mauritius. No, not Mauritius. What is the Central Africa? There's a Central what Africa?
Your DRCs and your
DRCs. There is a place called
Congos.
You see, beautiful. There was this girl in Rosettenville.
From Congo.
Good guesses. Her name was... Damn, I forgot her name. She's slender. Tall, bro. Like... legs. She used like when she was a short legs for days. Beautiful legs, light skin. She's so dark Hass. Her name was Dark Hass. You understand?
Dorcas? No.
Dorcas. Yeah. So this girl, I used to look at this, and she was like, "Hi, hey, how are you? No, I'm okay. No, we're working with my father, so we sell stuff everywhere. I'm like, so when can we chill? Just like some time when it's like, no, my father is strict, and I can't do that now. I have to push a business here, but one day I'll be able now to have my own business and I have my own time. But for now, I have to submit to him because he's the one who took us here. We left home at TRC to be. I'm looking at this girl. I'm like, damn. Girl, so you're telling me when will I see tits? I'm like, I know you.
Take a flight to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic. Now that I think about it, Democrats and Republicans, all in one, just like the United States. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Nice one. And even currently, there is a girl from Zim, and I look at her like beauty. But the problem, the thing is that we talk about the freedom is that there are those constraints, bro. There are those things that are set there for us, and we have to find a way to. And as the internet is helping people learn more about each other's languages, someone would understand what someone maybe out there wouldn't know what this can be. It's not a conversation as so. Like they've got people who are listening to them from the US, Switzerland, you understand? Ukraine. I'm like, what? There's someone who comes and like, oh, there's this South African guys. Let me hear what they're talking about. What's happening there? They are constantly.
I mean, you would also want to learn if some guys from the Philippines, more or less our age, what are they thinking? How do they view women or the struggle of growing up? We might look at countries like what's these countries? Somewhere in the Asian countries,
Thailand.
Yeah, which maybe there isn't any poverty. But then what if you find a podcast where it's like, hey, it's rough.
It's rough out here in Japan, you understand, in the rural areas of Japan where women are still being karate kicked to a wedding.
For example, there's this show on Netflix, because Netflix apparently lost about 200,000 subscribers. 200,000 subscribers. So they're always looking for the next thing. Remember I told you that Squid Games also boosted.
Squid Games, bro.
Yeah, it boosted the subscribership. So now there's a new show called I forgot the name, I'll think about it shortly, but it has to do with something being grown up. But it's a fun reality show where adults send their kids to do adult chores. Like go buy groceries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not,
must be specific.
Shows, but not go fill the gas. They can't. So Baba it's like you sending a 5-year-old a ShopRite, right, to go buy groceries, and obviously we would worry about them crossing the road and whatnot. But if you think about it, in Japan, over 65% of people are pedestrians. Right, and it's safe.
Indo we are calling it's a different level. So now with times change, bro, freedom as it is. Now I've seen similarities. Yeah, bro. The reason I love the internet so much and I love about TikTok and all of these things is because I've learned so much. This is why my mind is so open. It's like if you're a white guy, I can still be a white guy and still struggle like I struggle. Yeah, bro. It makes me look at them differently. This is why sometimes I approach a white guy. I'm like, dude, are you good? No, I'm good, man. Hey, that's my life, whatever. I'm like, damn, you go through this? I'm like, yeah, dude. This guy on TikTok, he left school to pursue his business, so he posts every day. Kids, what I'm doing today. Today I feel fucked. I feel like I want to give up everything. You understand? Today I just want to die, bro. I'm tired because waking up each and every day to the same routine and no improvement is killing me. And then you see someone who says they started here, but now they are millionaires. They're like, look at me, dude, this is me working at Burger King, flipping my burgers, because I was pissed at somebody. Yeah, well, now look at me. I own franchise and I worry now on your thing burger because I know somebody out there we are coming on my burger. Yeah, well, it's a beautiful thing and it's bringing us all together. I feel like freedom could be a discussion for that we feel like are right or wrong and they're supposed to be like, but ultimately, dude, we are moving into the right direction. The direction about women are equal to men.
Not as fast enough, but
I understand. Yeah. Some things take time, bro. And unfortunately, some people will lose in the progress. Maybe we're supposed to lose. We do my podcast like this, trying to give out our thoughts to abantu out there, and maybe we're opening for the youngsters. The youngsters will come in like, no, my father used to do this. First hand, I used to do this. I can continue with his media empire. Yeah, bon. And stuff like that. Anyway, that's it, man. Actually, we talk about freedom. There are other topics that I would like to cover, but maybe in the next time. You understand what I'm trying to say? And as you know, Bafetu, thank you for tuning in. We're watching you guys, all 7 of you out there viewing our stuff. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And as you always know, please try to share, like, and subscribe. You dude, I was thinking, what if we try like my t-shirts? How much do you think they will cost? Like,
I think just maybe an investment of 500 will get us 10 t-shirts.
we printed?
Yeah, printed.
You lie.
Yeah, printed. Heat print, yeah.
What?
Like this. Even though it's peeling now, but because the spin fest looks like spinest. It's peeling now. But,
Right.
yeah.
No, that's what I'm thinking also. Just rocking like. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this after the show. Yeah, so Bafetu, as you always know, please try to like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, I was just saying. So I feel like there was 7 views on my cheat. Maybe Mark Hansa, no Tumsani, no Lulu, but
Don't forget to count yourself, man.
now sometimes I watch and say. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and you know. Me, Timani Xobo, aka you kinda cold man, playing your stagger, always with the man.
And
The show is here. Okay, find me on Facebook, on YouTube, affair to please follow me up on TikTok also. I'm trying to push it out TikTok. It's nice and simple to TikTok for me. And the show and you know, it's always, you see, Vala, the same way. It has been kinda cool. We out of here, baby. Dude, I wanted us to talk about Umihlali.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.